Episode of Sip and Cook with me. It's your boy Chef Dunn of Divine Visions Catering. Today I have a lovely guest with me. Can you tell them who you are?
Hi, my name is Kimberly. I'm an owner of Special K Cleaning, commercial and residential.
All right. So, she's going to be here to talk a little bit more about what she does. But we're going to start the show off like we always do. We're going to start it off with our cocktail. So, everybody grab something to drink, grab something to nibble on, and come sip and cook with me. All right, so today we are going to the islands. We are doing an island theme show today. So the first thing we're going to start off with is a cocktail that just to me just screams island. It is a Mai Tai. Now, I don't know if you've ever had a Mai Tai, but it is fruity. It is got some bite to it, just loaded with flavors. And it pairs well with our entree today, which is a curry shrimp. So let's get started. So you want to start off with your handy dandy shaker. To this, we are going to start off with our rum. Now, this is a rum-based drink, so I have a lime rum. Now, you can use a regular rum, you can use a pineapple rum, you can use whatever flavor rum you like. Traditionally, this drink is made with lime, so I just decided to go with a lime rum just to, cut out the middleman. So it's 1 ounce per cocktail, and we have a few guests that are outside of view.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, welcome. So we're going to start with 6 shots. I lost track, so
2 or 3 for good measure, and one in there.
There we go. To this, we are going to add. This is Grand Imperial liqueur. It's basically Grand Marnier, just not as expensive. Grand Marnier is simply a French liqueur that is a combination of cognac and orange curacao. So you can also use just orange curacao. I like to use this because it adds a little bit of a bite. It gives it a little bit of a deeper, richer flavor because this is a sweeter drink.
Welcome, Marlon, Shamara, Ice Cream Queen.
Now,
Hey,
out
everyone.
of these, we just need a half ounce of each, so that's going to be 3 shots. To this, we are going to add our, this is Orgeat. It is just a fruit kind of substitute. It's no alcohol in this. This is just a syrup. It's going to add to the flavor, add that little fruity kick that we want.
So it's just like a fruity simple syrup?
Fruity simple syrup, basically. We're going to add 3 ounces of this. Nice. Next, we're going to add a little bit of lime simple syrup. Now, it normally calls for about a half ounce of each. I'm only going to add 1 ounce because I don't like sweet drinks. You can add the normal amount as you choose. Next, we're going to take this and can you do us the honors and give it a little shake?
Look at that.
There we go.
You're doing great.
All we're trying to do is just mix those flavors together.
That's it.
Perfect. That's it.
All right.
All right.
I see Kimberly's viewers watching. Thank you if you're joining us for the first time.
Next, we're just going to take this, pour into each one of our cups. Nice, nice, nice. Then lastly, we're going to go to our dark rum. I'm using a dark spice rum. And what we want to do is just 1 ounce. We want to kind of layer it right over the top.
Oh, wow. That looks delicious. Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm eyeballing this, but it's roughly about 1 ounce per. You can smell the spice in this. Right. Now, normally you would garnish this with a lime wedge, maybe a little bit of a mint leaf, something of that nature. We're just going to enjoy. If I can have my guests come over and grab a cocktail. Also, at this time, I'd like to introduce Miss Wanda Miller. Helps make the show possible for me.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome.
This is so pretty.
One more.
Thank you.
All right. So, cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Tony. Thank you for sponsoring our show, Tony.
Tony is our sponsor today.
This is nice.
If you're a fan of the show, you've seen him several times on the show. Tony P does stuff. Check him out on YouTube. And yeah, this is delicious. It's a little sweeter than I prefer as far as a drink, but when I tell you this is something you can sit out on the beach and just kind of sip on with a little umbrella in it, it's good stuff.
Yes, cheers.
All right. So, if you would like to go ahead and tell them a little bit about your business while I get everything switched over.
Hi, once again, my name is Kimberly. I'm the owner of Special K Cleaning. I do commercial, do residential. I travel around the Atlanta metro area. You can call me. My number is 770-990-0277. You can either text me. It's how you want to communicate. I could come to your house, give you an appraisal of how much it's going to cost to clean your house. Every house is different. So you can call me and be like, Miss Kimberly, how much is it to clean a 2-bedroom apartment? I can't really tell you that unless I come there. Every 2-bedroom apartment is different. Some people want details. Some people want basic. So it all depends. You might tell me to come clean your house and I clean it. Then you be like, oh, Miss Kimberly, you forgot to clean the baseboard or the refrigerator inside the refrigerator. That consider deep cleaning. That's not consider basic cleaning. So you gotta know the difference. Sometimes customers have attitude, but it's okay. I'm willing to smooth it down. Let me help you. Let me help clean up your house. Make sure you at ease on a Sunday or Monday after work. I know you work 7 days a week or 5 days a week and you get tired and you can't clean up, can't wipe down the stove or whatever. And you need somebody to come clean it. I'm willing to do that. So once again, call me 770-990-0277 or either text me. I answer to you.
And do you have any social media handlings that they can reach you on?
Yeah, once again, you can Instagram, Special K Cleaning. You'll see all my pictures that I clean, or Facebook, Special K Cleaning as well.
All right. So yeah, that's an awesome service. I'm sure everybody, even if it's just a spring cleaning where you just want to get the house back in order after the year of, just stuff accumulating. It's a great service. She's in the Atlanta area. Definitely hit her up if you need that service, which we all do.
Yes.
Thank you.
Quite welcome. So now we are going to get into the fun stuff. Well, drinking is always the fun stuff. Now once you start drinking, you got to start eating as well. So, as I stated, this is a Jamaican curry shrimp dish. Now, curry comes in a lot of different forms. It's more about how it's utilized that makes it differentiate between the different cultures. But initially, even the curry comes from, the Jamaican curry is influenced by Indian curry because the Indian people that were brought over as indentured servants when Britain colonized Jamaica brought over their spices and their cooking techniques to the island. So that's how we get a lot of these curry and spicier flavors in Jamaican cooking. So with that being said, I'm going to go over some of the ingredients with you so you know exactly what we're working with. So first, as you can see, I got some nice large shrimp. Now these are 1810 And if you're a fan of the show, you know that the size of the shrimp is directly correlated to the size of the shrimp. The lower the number, the bigger the shrimp. So these are 1810s, and I have them marinated in a a curry marinade. It's a simple curry marinade you can just buy at the store. Um, got a little bit of heat to it, but it has all of the traditional ingredients that a curry would have. So this makes it a lot easier, a lot quicker, a lot simpler. Or you can make your own, totally up to you. Next, we have coconut milk. It's going to add a nice sweetness as well as thicken our sauce. We have our tri-colored peppers. It's going to add a nice color and flavor to it. We have our garlic, chopped garlic. We also have our garlic powder. We have our curry seasoning. Now, once again, curry seasoning, you can either make your own. There's a bunch of different recipes. It's a very simple. If you have a grinder, you can make your own. Or you can simply go to your local farmer's market. They normally have a really good brand. I would say just go to the farmer's market, make your life a lot simpler. Next, we have our Scotch Bonnet sauce. Now, you can use the actual Scotch Bonnet. I like to add the sauce. It incorporates a lot better into the sauce, and it adds a really good heat. We have some chopped dry thyme. It's going to add a nice little earthy flavor. We have some tomato paste, which is going to give it a nice rich color, add a sweetness, but also help to thicken the sauce as well. And then we have pepper, celery, and some diced onions. It's going to also help to flavor our sauce. Lastly, we just have a little bit of olive oil that we're going to add to the pan. So, without further ado, let's get started. And you, ma'am, are going to be fine. So if you don't mind, then throw some gloves on. I'm going to trade my gloves out, and we are going to get this party started.
Welcome, Catherine, Miss MC, Mr. Garage Doors.
Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you for tuning in. We are here every Thursday at 7 o'clock. And, hey, come join us. You're going to learn something. You're going to have a little fun with us. Come party with us. All right. So, I'm going to bring out, now, you don't have to use this size of pot. As you can see, I have some guests, so I'm making a larger batch you can use. Saute pan, you can use a Dutch oven, but what you want to make sure is that the bottom of the pan is a little bit thicker. You don't want to use a thin pan because it's going to burn your tomato paste, as you see when we cook. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add our olive oil. Now, I'm just going to move that around a little bit. And as you can see, it's already starting to smoke. It's not a lot. We don't want a lot of olive oil. We just want enough so that we can saute our vegetables. And that is the sound you want to hear when your vegetables cook. So, I'm going to move these around like so. Now, all we're trying to do is saute these up, make them a little soft. Usually about 3 to 4 minutes is more than enough time on that. Now, while I'm doing that, can you go ahead and add the garlic to this when I'm moving it around?
Samira and Samara both love your pan. It's like they both said it at the same time in a different way, that twin speak.
So we're going to go ahead and move all of this garlic around. Next, we're going to add our garlic powder. Move that around. Now, can you grab that thyme for me and add that in for me? The whole thing. There we go. That's about 2 tablespoons of thyme. It's really going to add some really good, rich, earthy flavors. All right. Next, can you add the curry spice? About half of that.
I'm about to put a whole onion in. That's good.
A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. So now what we're doing is we're just trying to incorporate our peppers and onions with that nice curry flavor. I'm saving some for the actual sauce. And next, we are going to add our tomato paste. Now, as you can see, we're starting to develop a bit of a fond on the bottom of the pan. And if you are familiar with the show, you understand what the fond is. It is that caramelization that you get on the bottom of the pan. It's basically sugars caramelizing and enriching in flavor. So we're just going to kind of move that around. I'm moving this along a little faster for time purposes, but you want to kind of give this about 5 to 10 minutes. Let the sugars in that tomato paste really kind of caramelize. It's going to add a richness to the flavor and it's going to add a richness to the color. Next, we're going to add our Scotch Bonnet.
That stuff's hot.
This is hot, and it's going to add a beautiful heat to this dish. If you've been to an island or Jamaica, or if you've had Jamaican food or Indian food, you understand that the staple of their food is heat. But the coconut milk is going to kind of mellow that out because the coconut milk is so sweet. So next, we're going to simply add our coconut. I'm just going to mix that around, and we're going to let that thicken. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yes. Nice and creamy.
Nice and creamy. I'm just going to let that kind of cook for a quick second.
The aromas.
So at this time, Mr. Tony.
Yes, sir.
So we also know that you are currently opening a video game arcade in the Two Sticky Gaming.
Yes, presents the lab. We're up in Sugarloaf Mills Mall. We're doing basically you can come in there, you can play PlayStation, Xbox online, you can stream. We're getting into the trading card games real heavy too. So if you're real good with the Yu-Gi-Oh, the Pokemon, the Magic the Gathering, we're gonna have tournaments up there for that, as well as stuff like Madden, Call of Duty, and stuff like that. So
Fun.
Definitely, if you're in the Atlanta area, check him out. Also, check him out on Tony P Does Stuff on your YouTube, and see Tony P do some stuff.
yes.
Always doing something. Next, we are going to add our shrimp. And can you do me a favor and just grab that and pour that in while I kind of mix it up? There we go. Now, as we all know, shrimp cooks incredibly fast. So we want to add it in at the very, very end. That way it can help to flavor the sauce, but it can also cook just to the point of being done. Next, we're just going to kind of move that around. Get this out of here. And the last ingredient that we need to add to this to make it complete is our tricolor peppers. Once again, these break down really fast, so you want to add them at the end so they keep their bright, beautiful color. All right. Easy peasy. Like, most of the dishes that I make on this show are things that you would get at a restaurant. And add a little bit more curry powder just to really add that flavor in there. And as you can see, most of these things do not take a lot of effort and or energy. These are things that you can prepare at home. They're not a bunch of ingredients. Most of the things you can find at your local grocery stores, farmers market, or Whole Foods or whatever. It's things that will really excite your guests, something that can make family dinner night something exotic without it breaking your wallet. This was not an expensive dish to make. Most Jamaican dishes, Indian dishes are not expensive as far as ingredients. The most expensive thing in this is the shrimp, and you can substitute chicken, you can substitute beef, you can substitute tofu, you can substitute whatever you would like to make this dish something that you would enjoy. All right, so with that being said, we got about another couple minutes before the shrimp is done. So at this time, would you like to let the people know our trivia question and what they can win?
Trivia contest.
Yes. I have a gift card for QT, $15, and you can tell me what he put in extra at the end of the dish.
So the question is, what was the last ingredient that I added to the dish? And the first person who puts it out there wins. But in order to claim your prize, you have to go onto your personal page and say, I won the Sip and Cook trivia contest, and then tag Divine Visions Catering and
Special K cleaning.
Special K Cleaning. And that is how you win the contest. Now, with that being said, just a few things we got going on with Divine Visions Catering. As we know, the holiday season is coming up very shortly, so we are definitely looking to start collecting funds for our Give Back program. Every year we do a Give Back program where we provide Thanksgiving dinners for families in need, Christmas dinners for families in need. So we do look for donations that we match dollar for dollar. So we anytime you want to donate, or if you're in the Atlanta area, you want to volunteer to help deliver, you want to volunteer for anything, to just let Miss Wanda Miller know. You can inbox Wanda Miller and she will take care of that. But we usually try to feed multiple families each year.
Yes, they've made a divine give back every single year for the last 3 or 4 years now.
For the last 3 years, this will be our 4th year of doing it, and we love it. We love being able to give back to people. We love being able to give people a sense of normality and during the holiday seasons, to be able to provide for their families in a way that will allow them to have a day that they can enjoy just like the rest of us. Also, we are also going to be taking orders for Thanksgiving and Christmas as well, just for individuals that don't want to cook that day. We want to enjoy their family, want to sit back, want to eat good. We are definitely going to be providing our normal holiday menu, so be on the lookout for that as well. We also have a couple of other really big announcements. I'm not going to give any spoilers just yet, but be on the lookout because we have some things really cooking up that I think our fans, our followers, and people who enjoy the Divine Vision Catering experience are really going to like. So be on the lookout for that. It is coming sooner than later.
John Davidson said, more curry powder.
Beautiful, beautiful. This is the nice golden color that we're looking to have. And as we can see, our shrimp is just about done. So I am going to start the plating process. All right. So is there anything else you would like to tell the people about your business?
You need to tell them too. You got a huge humanitarian heart, just like we do. I've seen your work. You go out there and get clothes for people. You gather up donations. Girl, tell them.
Every Sunday, me and my daughter, of course, I have 6 girls. Yes, no boys. I do have a boy. He's a dog. His name is Awesome. But every Sunday, when I have time, I go downtown and I give out to the unfortunate. I don't like to use the H word.
Right.
So the unfortunate people, I take clothes donations from everybody. Like you can inbox me and I'll come and I'll pick it up. You don't have to come to me. I'll pick up and I just make sure it's clean. Make sure you wash it, okay? And I go give it to them and I do this every Sunday. I don't ask for no handout.
No, you don't. And you
No,
wasn't even going to
nothing.
mention it. But I'm going to make you mention it because it's some big work that we do out there.
Everything by myself.
Very cool. So once again, if you want to help donate, please reach out to her. You have all of the contact information. And yeah, we just want to get back to the people that are going through hard times. After last year, all of us can use some help.
Yes.
So definitely just whatever you can do. And even if it's not with us, if you just do things on your own, just get back where you can.
Yes, welcome. Mallory, Diana, Brittany said, what's up? Miss Linda is watching. Welcome, y'all.
So what we have here is a cauliflower rice. So this meal is also extremely, extremely low carb. So if you are on a low carb diet and you're looking for something delicious to have, this is where we're at. So we're just going to take shrimp, just going to put it right around our rice.
Good and healthy and full.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Grab to right around our rim.
Beautiful. Yes.
Beautiful. And lastly, I'm going to take 2 of our shrimp.
You're doing magic with the shrimp over there, Chef?
Just a little razzle dazzle right on top.
Look at you. Look at
It's a
you.
work of art.
And voila. This is our low carb curry shrimp dish.
Excuse me if y'all see my camera in focus. Y'all know I got to get my face down.
Right. So now it's time for the moment of truth.
Welcome, Laverne Harold, Sweet as Wine, Chris K. Williams.
Wine.
There we go. There we go. And let's give it a try. See how it turned out.
See what we got here.
Need my cocktail too.
Yeah, because it's going to be hot. Let me just get the curry and cauliflower rice first.
That Scotch Bonnet
Oh my God.
has a slight heat at the end,
Yeah, it comes in later.
but the creaminess of the coconut and all of the other herbs
That's good.
really balance it out. So what do you think of it, young lady?
Wait, I didn't even get my
Yeah,
shrimp.
you can taste a little spice.
Mhm.
Yes.
So, once again, this is a great dish for anybody looking to kind of spice up their normal weekday meal. If you're on low carb diet, this is a great meal to also have that will add a little bit of variation to your normal work week. The rice pairs perfect with it because it picks up the flavor of the curry.
That spice is just right. Just right on this shrimp. Diana said it looks good. Corey Williams said, food looks good, Chef, and I'm allergic to shrimp.
Once again, you can do this same recipe with chicken, you can do it with beef, you can do it with lamb, you can do it with goat, you can do it with whatever you like. It'll come out just as good.
Shamira told me to take a bite for her. Shamira, this is for you. That's for you, girl.
Well, once again, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Please let other people know about the show. We love being able to put out this content for you. We also love being able to shine lights on guests that are also entrepreneurs. So continue the show, continue to drink good, eat good, and thank you for sipping and cooking with me. Y'all have a
Thank
great-
you.
Thank you.
You're so tall. How tall are you?
6'4".
I'm over here picking points now.
All right, so y'all can
This is good.